Just give it a second. Maybe it'll. Oh no, I should change the. Can the title be changed from your end? All right, starting the Facebook one. So just.
You're listening to Goons, Games, and Gear, the sexiest gaming podcast in the world.
All right, on this episode of Goons Godly Grades, we're ranking all the Ben Stiller movies ever created.
That's right.
First one is Wet. No, he's not Wedding Crashers, but it doesn't matter. This is the Gen 1 to 8 grass type Pokemon rankings. You know how all YouTubers are like, oh, this is my personal opinion. Don't take it as objective. No, this is fact. All of these are fact. But if you want to comment and disagree, you're also allowed to do that. But I just wanted to point that out. And for this episode, or I guess every episode for our rankings, we have the lowest, which is mistake. Like it never should have existed. It shouldn't have existed at all. Meh. It's like, it's like it really has a lot more flaws than anything else. Mid, middle ground. There's mistakes. There's some upsides. It's all right. Great. More positive than negatives. Like, I'd have that on my team. Goat, is legendary. Everyone knows it. Iconic. Hilarious. And that's how we grade these. So let's every list is, well, at least for the starters, it's always Goat, because it's Kanto.
Right. They killed it with the starters. I don't know.
Yeah. Kanto.
Partially nostalgia, partially just they actually killed it with them.
I don't know. I feel like, I understand the nostalgia argument, but they're just so clean. I really think so.
Right. They just actually did good with them.
So Bulbasaur definitely anime awesome. Has Solar Beam, just nukes people, Ashes anyway, refuses to evolve. Yeah. So,
so good.
Vine Whip, Razor Leaf, he has everything. Leash Seed, the Ash abuse sometimes, but never always for some reason. I actually like Ivysaur. I like him a lot. Obviously not as good as Bulbasaur, but
it's still a goat.
Still a goat.
Behind him.
Yeah, I don't know what more they could have done from Bulbasaur. Like, he had the leaves, like the more leaves, a little bit, not even a bloom, but like a red bulb.
Yeah.
Right.
But his flowers blooming, and by the time he's Venusaur, he has the flowers. So.
But then Venusaur though, Venusaur is actually my least favorite starter in terms of Kanto, but he's still amazing. Yeah. I love Venusaur. I love Solar Beam. I love his moveset. He's got all the powders. He's just really good. Competitively, he's actually pretty good. I forget what it's not solar power, but he gets some kind of ability where he doubles his speed in sunlight, so he just becomes imagine a leafy rhinoceros charging after you.
Yeah. He's just cool. Yeah.
Now his mega evolution, I thought it was kind of weak in comparison.
Right. He's just he needs his hedges trimmed or whatever. Right. It's getting out of control.
Right. I think it's one of the worst forms of Venusaur. He's just I don't know. Actually, probably better than Ivysaur, but definitely not better than the other three.
No.
But now Gigantamax, I don't like. I really don't.
No, it's dumb. What the flower just
ruins it.
It died and the petals fell.
Right. I don't get it at all. Why did they make it so it's so like a hat?
Yeah.
I don't it's I guess they're trying to go for a full bloom or something. I don't know, but it didn't work out. I think meh.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's the worst. And then he has his in his animation just has his vine whips out. Doesn't really work for him. Oddish, honestly, I'm not a fan of Oddish itself.
Oddish, no. Gloom, I kind of love Gloom.
No, I think Gloom works with its name. It's drooling all the time.
Right? It's just like an idiot. It's just funny. I don't know. Gloom
I think
he's just great.
Maybe bottom of great probably just for funny. Vileplume, this is the first Pokemon ever to give me Pokerus. I
Really?
remember it distinctly. I caught of, or maybe it was traded or something, but as a kid, I'm like, oh, your Pokemon's sick. I'm like, what is happening right now?
Yeah. What do you mean it's
It's
sick?
sick, right? Is it? I didn't know what Pogress was. I've never actually been a huge fan of its design.
Yeah, I mean, it's none of them are bad, right? Like
Right.
the whole line, I understand, but like they did what they did with Bulbasaur, basically, where it like has
Blooms.
a
Right.
flower and then it blooms and then it's like a big flower. Yeah,
But
and like meh.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
at least oddish. It's innocent. Like it just has grass you want to mow, but besides that, you know. I. Oh wait, actually, how about we should probably get the other one, Blossom, right?
yeah.
Is that
Blossom, I love. I thought like of the Gen 2 Pokemon, Blossom was like just
I would say
clean.
great. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I personally didn't like ever have it on my team, but I always appreciate it.
yeah,
Yeah, I
right.
always I appreciate it. I like Blossom. I like it's like I could see it like being in a Alolan form, to be honest, because it has like the hula
Oh yeah.
skirt, like ahead of its time. I liked it. I think I learned Perish Song. I think
I think it learned something
something
ridiculous.
something ridiculous. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah, right. Like, why does this have this?
I don't know if it's nostalgia glasses. I love Paris, but
Paris and Parasect.
the anime though, like they just shafted him. Like just,
Yeah,
you're,
he's just like stupid.
you're worthless. And then but when you are evolved, I can get like a mushroom out of you and get like potions going.
Yeah,
I really think it needs a third form.
it needs something, right? I like the like lore design behind it, where it's like I forget what it is, but it's like has fungus attached to it, and it's
Right.
like taking over its body.
Right. And then I think it's it's one of the only Pokemon. It might be the only one. No, there's other. No, I keep repeating myself. I think it's the only Pokemon that can learn Spore.
One of the only ones, yeah.
Right. I can't think of the other. I mean, I know you can copy it with
Right.
Smeargle, but I can't think of the other Pokemon that has Spore. Because Sleeping Powder's at what 70% chance, but Spore's 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which made it
I
super
liked-
deadly.
I liked how aggressive it was in Pokemon Arceus as well, and like the overworld.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Paris would just like track you down.
That thing was a menace. But besides that, it's just I either needs a new regional form or it needs an evolution.
Yeah. It needs something.
Yeah, it needs something. Okay. I'm not sure if it's the anime that did this for me, but I love Bellsprout. I really wish it got an alternate form from the anime for fighting grass, where
Yes.
that was such an insane episode.
Erica's Bellsprout is on crack. It is nuts how
Like,
crazy that thing was.
It's just I think it's bottom of goat though. I love its design. It's just
Bellsprout is so good. Yeah. Weeping Bell's really good too.
I would say they're both in great. Like no one uses them ever.
The other two, yeah.
Right. I mean,
It was like Jesse's Victory Bell that really like carried it too.
That like just kept trying to murder him, like all the time. Weeping Bell, I think everyone just thought sexually of it.
Right.
Like oh that mouth, that sucker. Didn't Weeping Bell like get thrashed by Misty's Staryu?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Some like snot-nosed kid who's just like, grass types are gonna beat your water. You have no chance. And then Misty's like, yeah, well, I'm a gym leader, so you mean nothing to me.
Right. You're nothing.
I am so torn about Execute. Looking back, I liked it originally, but looking back, it doesn't really make any sense.
It's right.
It kinda
it's 6
stupid.
Pokemon in one.
Right.
Really.
I mean, I think Execute is a mistake, but Exeggutor and I love the Alolan.
They're both good.
I don't get why the Alolan is a dragon. that will never make sense to me. But
but like just they're so cool.
Yeah, so cool. It's just like they're psychic. Well, the Exeggutor is psychic, Kanto region for some reason, and then he just gets taller into a dragon, and his tail gets ahead, which is funny.
Just hilarious.
Right.
Yeah. Execute, they're
though.
literally carrying their like dead brother with them too. Like one of them's destroyed.
It's innately, like every time Execute is born, they have a 1 in 6 chance of dying. For one of the,
Yeah.
like one of them's just dead on arrival. Like,
Right.
why?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Tangela though.
I like its design, right?
Right.
But like Tangela was like useless.
Oh yeah, no,
Like-
Tangela is absolutely useless.
Right.
It's like it's meh. I mean, the mystery, I guess, behind it is like what's in the middle.
Right.
And then
Right,
it got
what is it?
Evolution, which was
Tangrowth, I like Tangrowth,
he just still
but at
sucks
the same
though.
time, just like useless,
Right.
right?
He was the other Gen 4 Evolution, right? That was
Yeah. Part of, like,
that's what I always
Electivire
forget with Gen
and
4.
Mortar and them.
It's just
Yeah.
like wow. It's like, oh, okay. I guess. I mean, then again, Tangrowth was Tangela was just absolutely forgettable. Like,
Oh yeah,
probably one of, if not the most forgettable Gen 1 Pokemon ever.
yeah.
Chikorita. The
Chikorita-
Chikorita line.
Chikorita's the saving grace.
Right. It's like Bob
And,
Go.
like, yeah.
That's it.
But
That's
like
it.
Bayleaf was like cute, like, and that was it. Meganium is a mistake. Put Meganium in mistake. Meganium should not exist. Absolutely useless. Bayleaf is like,
I would say like meh. I'm not a
yeah,
fan.
it's like,
maybe top of meh, I guess. Like,
yeah,
So see, the thing with Meganium, they keep trying to make it like cool in the anime, like in Journeys. They gave it to some trainer and just kept trying to body slam Pikachu, but it's just
like,
not
that's it,
right.
Yeah, that was like its ace was like, oh, body slam,
And then
like,
they
why?
chose for Meganium to be like the mascot for the new Pokemon Snap. I just never understood.
Yeah,
It's like the
I don't
poster
know.
child for some reason. It's like, oh, well, it was like luminous form or something, right? Or
Yeah, that's what they get. In
like
that.
it turns pretty. Like, okay,
Right,
it's
you
just
glow, cool.
it's just a boring dinosaur.
Oh yeah,
Like I see this more as like as a what's it called, a fossil. Like it's a dinosaur, like
yeah.
a grass rock, but make it more rock. That's how I'd fix it. But other than that, not a fan. Just
Yeah.
mistake. They need something fundamentally just bad.
yeah, 100%.
Right. I don't like this line. I really don't.
No, this was like the bad of Gen 2, right? Like
The
Gen 2
ba-
kind of like they made a
Oh,
bunch of
yeah,
garbage.
yeah,
and
all
this
the
was kinda
grass and-
part of it.
right. Hot, yeah.
I won't say like mistake, right? Like they,
Just
they
all
had their
the-
place,
I think
but like bottom of
right.
meh, like teetering on mistake.
Probably like this actually.
Yeah,
Like, she might have gotten Spore. She might have been the other one. I don't know.
I think it is. Yeah, Jump Bluff.
Yeah, Jump Love.
Yeah.
Just still terrible though. Just trash.
Yeah.
I mean, the second form's actually I think the best looking one. It's like, it's all right.
Right.
It's just grass, right? It's not grass flying.
Yeah, it's just grass.
I think it should have been grass flying. I think that would have made more sense. And because it's like floating and stuff like that. That's like the Hobbit
Right.
flies. Like, I don't know. It's just me. This needs a alternate form or something. Mistake.
Sunflora, yeah. Like I like what they tried to do with the design, right? Like a sunflower seed and a sunflower, but like absolutely useless.
Oh yeah. It has. I think it actually has one of the worst stats in the entire Pokemon universe.
Oh, they're just like super forgettable. Just like
I was just
there's no place for them.
I was expecting something out of after Sunflora. I was like, oh, hey, Sunsquirt, like it's a seed. I get that, right? And then
Right.
Sunflora, it's like, okay, it's like kind of weird looking. I just thought it'd become like a bigger dandelion,
Right.
but it's not. Or wait, no, I'm sorry, sunflower, right? It'd be a sunflower. That's what it's
Yeah,
supposed to be. Yeah, sorry. Although now that I think about it, dandelion would make a good Pokemon, like literally a flower line. Anyway, yeah, I think they're mistakes. That like
Yeah,
they're just
they just
bad. Like it needs a third form or an alternate. That's just how the world needs it to be.
yeah.
Celebi.
I love Celebi.
I hated that it was locked behind an event. I don't like how
Right.
you're supposed to get it, but other than that, I like Celebi.
Yeah,
It's like it's in almost every Pokemon movie imaginable. In one of them, it's a shiny for some reason.
Right.
They're just like, screw it. Yeah, so probably Goat. I mean, it's never used, but it's never available.
Right, but it's always like super memorable.
Right.
Everybody knows Celebi.
Probably like above them, right? I mean,
right behind.
I always wanted to use Celebi, but you just can't. Like, it's never
right.
But I like
There's never a place for it.
I also think it needs fairy typing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it
needs to get updated.
Right, and it needs an update. Like, you know, Clefairy, I understand like with a fairy type psychic. I got that. This looks like a fairy, you know? That's it needs it. I know what you're gonna say, it's all mistake, but I'm gonna argue they all belong in Goat. Actually, I'll debate.
Gen 3 bias will come out again. All Goat. All the starters from Gen 3, they killed it.
I'm going to debate the Mega Evolution.
I don't get it. Right. I don't get why his tail is gigantic and he's a dragon type now.
Like, why is it a Christmas tree? That's what I want to know.
That too. Yeah.
Like, I don't like the whole, like, the back is the most menacing part. I like the typing. Actually, I like grass typing, but grass dragon. But it shows nothing in dragon. Like, it doesn't look like a dragon.
Nothing makes it a dragon just because it has a Christmas tree tail. Like,
right. And also in the anime, amazing. Like, I didn't like the love plot, but that was only for like what, 2 episodes? Where so I can let it go. Sceptile's a goat because it destroyed Darkrai, Ashes particularly. Grovyle carried him literally like for 2 years.
The whole thing, yeah.
Like, I could honestly respect anyone who says Grovyle's better than Sceptile in terms of like design. I could see it.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But they're all Go. I mean, that's not even like debatable.
Like,
probably above Celebi.
Right behind. Yeah, right behind Bulbasaur.
I think Trico might be last. It might be like that. Or like that. What do you think? Do you think Grovyle should be after Sceptile? See, that's the debate, right? It's like, are the Pokemon nostalgia glasses from the anime Pokemon nostalgia glasses?
No, Sceptile should go first. Yeah, first in the line.
But the Christmas tree one, I feel like a mistake. I feel like it's just not meant to be.
He needs to look like a dragon more.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Dragon typing.
And the only dragon movie he gets is Dragon Breath. So what?
Right.
Yeah. It's like, okay, like really cool, makes like they got dragon, like keep it, but then everything else change, and also like even lightning rod, definitely a mistake. Yeah, no. Like so Swampert gets Swift Swim, which is just nuts because he turned to a fast powerhouse. Blaziken was the first one, had speed boost, Uber tier, you know, literally next to can duke it out with Mewtwo, but then lightning rod, Sceptile. What?
It makes no sense.
You're lighting up a Christmas tree? Is that the joke?
Right.
Like,
I literally think that was like their thought process. It's like, oh, he's got lights on his tail. Look at him.
Oh man, this is like Goat Central. All these Gen 3 just knocked out of the park.
They were in the water one too because they're grass water. But yeah, Goats and Lombre's like right below them, and great, I think is how we put them.
Yeah, like Lotad.
Like, just perfect.
He's so good.
Yeah, right behind Celebi.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
But Ludicolo above Celebi.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, right.
But Ludicolo though. Yeah, hilarious, amazing, so exudes personality, water, grass. Great. Ludicolo, I love having Ludicolo on all my teams. He's just he's hilarious. He's like the only reason I like once I knew he existed, he's the only reason I didn't pick Trico. Kind of like that's my grass. That's it. I
love C-Dot. Oh.
I love C-Dot. I'm not a fan of
double cheeks McGee here.
Nuzleaf. I loved Shiftry. He sucks, but I love him.
Yeah,
I love Shiftry. I want to say top of great because I think our like personal bias.
They're not goats. They're definitely not goats, but like they're great.
Nuzleaf though,
Nuzleaf, mid.
Yeah, mid. He's just like an awkward in between. But Shiftry's awesome. He's got like the cool like Japanese shoe thing going on. Leaves his hands. See that's and
So
he is an actual acorn. Give this man self-destruct.
Yeah, seriously.
So yeah, awesome. He's great.
Go Shroomish and Breloom. Oh my!
I think Breloom is go. I don't think Shroomish. I think it's the face. I like it doesn't like he's so angry, like, and it doesn't like I didn't see him actually evolving into Breloom. Like I don't see the connection.
Yeah, I mean Shroomish is literally just a mushroom, and then Breloom is like
a fighting type dinosaur
creature. Yeah,
a
kangaroo.
Yeah, a fighting mushroom kangaroo dinosaur.
Yeah,
hybrid. Bottom
of
goat.
And it works beautifully.
Yeah, it works.
Good job, Nintendo. You killed it. Somehow.
They were smoking something, and they smoked it good for that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, here, hold on a second. So next up is Roselia. Now let's just group all of them together for a second here.
Roseraide's top.
The other two are Gen 4, right? Yeah, they're right here.
Yeah, he was Gen 4.
So I don't like the preform.
It's one of those like I understand what they were trying to do.
It's like a rose, it's a bud, right? I get that, but it's
unnecessary completely because also it was super annoying because it leveled up with friendship, which was just a pain in the butt in Gen 4.
Right.
Roselia, I liked it.
I like Roselia.
I like Roselia a lot more when she was by herself, but then in Gen 4 when she got the pre-Evo and the evolution, I was like kind of takes away from her. Roselia I love.
I always thought she needed an evolution. I always thought it was weird she was by herself.
She needed an evolution. She definitely didn't need a pre-evolution.
Right. That I can agree with that. Yeah. She's probably I won't say top of mid.
Yeah, top of mid.
But Roserade
is great.
Top of great though.
Yeah.
Roserade's really cool. Like a lot of personality. Right. I wish it was better. It's just a really cool design Pokemon. Like there's really not much more to say, right? Like it's just and it's also on Cynthia's team for now. Cool. So yeah. Oh my god, I would die for these
Cacnea,
two.
James is Cacnea.
I wanted to cry when he led her to the gym leader. Cacnea just like, here you go, have it. Oh, your Cacnea has potential. Let me keep it. Like James, come on, go. Absolute go. Both of them, at least at the bottom, or we'll put some. Just like Cacturn, his lore is like it'll follow you in the desert and kill you at night. Like,
right, it'll just pretend to be a cactus, and when you're not looking, you're dead. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, and Cacnea is just hilarious. The anime was great. It's just I like the design. It's just all thorny and stuff. I always got it on my team. I like Cacnea. Bottom of go, it's just I don't know. I think it's one of the staples in Gen 3.
Great, yeah, great designs.
I don't like Crenilli, Cradle,
Lilip, and
Cradilli. I'm not a fan of Lily. Cradilli, I feel like he's got all his limbs amputated for some reason. Like
I like that it's like a fossil Pokemon and it looks like a plant that would be around in like prehistoric time, right? Like it has a cool design and I guess cool lore or whatever, but like they're useless.
Yeah.
Although apparently Steven has a Cradilli on his team, so
yeah. But where do we put? I mean,
they're like meh.
Like I said,
they're not mistakes, definitely, but like there's nothing special about them.
I can agree with that.
What's his name was a million times better.
Armadillo.
Armadillo man.
Yeah, Armadillo.
Amazing.
he was way better. And I like he went from a crustacean to like just a dinosaur.
It was just cool.
I hate Tropius. I don't like him.
I grew to like Tropius like way later. I thought he was like useless.
Is he grass flying?
I don't think he is.
Because he's always flying but he's flying in his animations.
Right, he flies.
Right, he flies.
It was like Charizard being a dragon, but not a dragon type for a long time. Who am I looking up? Tropius.
Yeah, Tropius. He's just grass. Like I just felt like it needed a
He's
preform.
grass flying.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
grass
yeah.
flying. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it needed something beforehand. I don't like it just as I'd like it more if it had a preform. That's how I
It,
would put
it
it.
needs something. I think it's a better designed Meganium.
That's fair.
I'll say that.
That's fair. I'll put it. How about mid?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I don't know. I feel like I
has
do more.
potential.
Right.
Right.
Okay. We're on to Gen 4 now. I
Okay.
hate Grottle. I love
Grottle sucks.
Grottle.
Torchwick's
Is,
great.
yeah, he's great. Torterra, I like, but Grottle, I think he's a mistake.
Yeah, Grottle.
He's ugly as sin. He has like random orange, like a half orange shell, but not really, and there's kind of grass growing on top. I don't know what they were going for that. And then
Yeah, I don't get the yellow soft shell
Yeah,
he
yeah.
has or whatever. It just like it makes him look dumb. He
Right.
doesn't look like a turtle anymore.
Yeah, right. He looks like a grassy armadillo that wants to die.
Yeah, yeah.
And that but Turtwig though, goat. I love
Yeah,
Turtwig.
Torchwig's a goat.
His
Torterra-
cool anime dance like attack where like when Ash was so committed to those stupid like twist in the air. You know?
Oh yeah.
Right. You know, but Torterra, I love Torterra.
Yeah.
He just has
I
a
mean,
giant tree on his back.
Right. It's just a cool turtle. Yeah.
Is menacing. I hate Cherubi. I hate Cherubi.
It's just like I like the design of Cherubi. The rest is like garbage. Like what were they? Why does it evolve just into like a prune?
I don't. Yeah. See, what I don't like about this is they made a prune and then and Sunny Day it changes form when it should have just been a third evolution.
Right.
But I'm not. I think it's just cherries. Like I don't know. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
I'd say
Yeah.
meh at least.
Cherubi's like bottom of meh, and then like the other two are just like mistakes.
Yeah, they're not meant to be. I don't like them at
Yeah.
all. Carnivine though, I like him. I just feel like something is missing. I always.
100%. Yeah, he's just like he's useless.
He's really bad, but
He's carried by the nostalgia of Team Rocket,
Right.
Carnivine, and that is it.
probably bottom.
He's like
meh.
yeah, bottom.
He
of meh.
needs something. There's just something he can be so menacing with an evolution, but
Oh, yeah.
it's just something's missing from it, and it's really depressing.
Yeah.
Snover and Abominus Snow. I wish this
I
had
love
the
them.
mega evolution. That's really depressing.
I think they're so cool. Grass ice typing is just like
And I love it. Abominus's mega evolution. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's really fearsome.
Yeah.
I would say they're
Just like
great. I wouldn't say
Mon-
goats.
Yeah. No. Yeah, they're
Probably above right there. Probably
Yeah.
like actually like this between Shiftry and Victory Bell.
yeah.
Really, he's the first Pokemon to get Woodhammer. You can set Hail up. Yeah, it was just a really cool ice grass. Wasn't expecting it. Cool gym leader battle who mega evolved it. Loved it.
Yeah.
Leafeon. I love Leafeon's design. I think they nailed
it's
it.
like solid. Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say
he's
go. I'd say mid though.
Yeah,
Great.
it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like a really well designed Eevee, better than Flareon. I would say better than Glaceon too, to be honest. But it's just because it's just like its tail is purely leaf, its ears are leafy.
Right. It just looks like a grass.
Right. It
Yeah.
definitely looks like a grass. You can't say it's mistaken for another type.
Right.
All right, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I hate this. I hate was it Sherman? Shaman?
Shaman.
I don't know why I transformed into a reindeer. I prefer if the reindeer just died. I think Shaman
Yeah,
should
it's
just
like
stay
its Sky form or
Right.
whatever it's called.
I don't
I think
I don't
base
get it.
Shaman has that like cute hedgehog.
no,
look,
I get that. Like I mean I just don't
and that's the only saving
right.
grace.
That's it.
Sky form, I just don't get it.
Right.
I don't understand it.
I want to say mistake.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Just give it an evolution or something. As
Oh,
a mythic,
the
I
mythic.
get it, but
But at least Shaman's like cute. It's got the flower. Like I don't know. I think it's too cute, but I don't care for it. But I can understand what the appeal is. I get that, but
Right.
But then the Sky form, like no.
Yeah.
Arceus, It's just
grass.
green.
Yeah,
I feel like Arceus is just
mid.
mid in every. It's gonna be in everyone because
Yeah.
it just changes the color and it's just I don't know. He's not really.
Right.
I feel like for the literal god of Pokemon, like if I looked at this right, I wouldn't think to myself, oh, this is the creator of Pokemon.
Right.
This is not how I view Arceus. So, it just gets downhill from here, man. Like there's a fair amount. Actually, there's a good amount of good grass types, right? But
yeah, but there's a lot of bad too.
there's a lot of bad. Starting with the starters, I want to. Oh, actually, Chespin's coming up, but this is probably the second worst starter grass line. The second
Snivy?
worst.
I hate Snivy. Like
I think
unrealistically, you started like okay.
Yeah, it's
right?
it's unique kind of
worse and
worse. Right. It keeps losing its limbs. Like Superior, like it's just a grass snake, but it doesn't look cool at all. It doesn't look starter at all. It's just like a giant
it's just
grass
bad.
poop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Snivy, I'll put like meh. But these two, I think they're mistakes. They need.
No, they're awful. They're just so bad.
Like I don't know where they could have gone with Snivy, but it's not this. This is just Superior and Servine, right? That's the yeah. They're terrible, just absolute mistakes. The worst of the worst. But behind them is the monkey, which is
Pansage and Simisage. I hate the trio.
Right.
They're so bad.
They're so bad. Like his grass has actually I'll put it better than him, but it's like it has potential. The grass one's probably the best designed one, but it's still a mistake. Like it's still absolutely terrible. Just terrible. So I'm not a huge fan of the first two. I don't like Sawaddle. I don't like what's the middle form? That's Sawaddle?
That's Sawaddle. The first one is
Seawad or something.
Yeah, what is it?
I know the last one's Livani, and I'm not crazy about her to be honest, but
Livani was like cool, but like it's a worse Scyther, right?
Right.
Swadloon.
Softloon,
the second one.
Okay. I think they're mistakes, but I'm up to.
I hate them.
Actually, I think Swaloon is a mistake. I think Sawaddle, is that the first one?
Yeah, that's
he's meh. That's like I guess a starting point. I get.
Right. I like what they tried to do, but like they just I don't know. It didn't capture it.
And then Levani is all right, I guess. Bottom of mid. It's just like Ash had it, and it just still kind of sucked. I don't think he ever really used it.
No.
All right, so I don't like Cottony that much, but what's this one?
Whimsicott.
Whimsicott is insane. Like competitively, insane. Has prankster, so it makes its ability. It makes its status moves priority. So give it tailwind, and you're faster than everyone.
Right.
Probably bottom of goat. Really, just really good. Cool. But the Cottony, I don't like the.
It's like a worse jump pluff.
Right.
Almost.
I can see that. I don't like I feel like they should have done something different with the leaf sticking out of its sides. It makes it look weird.
Yeah.
Lillup, right? That's
Petlil and then Lillup, yeah.
Okay. So this one doesn't have the Hisuian
it's
form.
Useless.
Right. But it's still a mistake.
But it's still just like bad. Right? Like we had Leavanny in the same generation, and it's literally like the same thing but worse.
Right. And like I can see what they're trying to do, but the funny part is in Alola they like perfected it with the Stompy chick.
Right.
Yeah. They like this is what this is like it's like a dancer, and I get that, but it's just weird. I think they're mistakes. They could have
has no place. Yeah.
Also, this cactus, I hate this thing.
Cacturine, I think that's what its name is. I always thought that was going to be something with Cacturne,
right?
And it was just like it was like Bouffalant with
Tauros.
Like there's no relation.
No relation when there should be.
Useless.
Right.
Absolute mistake. It either should have just been part of the Cacturn line as like we hate like gender specific
Oh, right,
evolutions,
right.
but that 100% could have been what
Well,
that is.
I mean, I don't like gender evolutions when it's like there's only one choice. Like if there's a preform
right.
and then evolved to a boy, which is Cacturn, and then a girl would be this one, I could get that.
Right.
I could get behind that, but this is just terrible especially by itself.
Mistake.
Actually, I'm sorry. These everything is above the monkeys. That's just the way the life goes.
They're actually bad.
It's like terrible. Okay, so Deerling, is that what this one's called?
Yeah, Deerling and Starsbuck.
So I know they did the whole like, oh, black and white, the seasons change.
Right, you catch each one in the different seasons.
Right.
Fine, whatever.
But it like, sucks.
It's a million times worse Tauros, right? Like you couldn't use this thing anywhere. You literally caught them to fill your Pokédex and then threw them in the box forever.
I'd compare it more to Stantler. But then Stantler got redeemed in Hisuian with its evolved form. But this just sucks. I don't think it changes type, right? I mean, like it stays grass normal.
Yeah, I think it's the.
I never caught one. I thought they were so stupid. I thought they were so bad.
It doesn't. It's normal grass the whole time.
I want to say mistake. I don't see a redeeming quality in them, to be honest.
No, like I get it was to show the mechanic of like the
season
seasons and stuff, but like there's no place for them.
Yeah, was it really? If it changed the typing, like it was grass, ice, it'd make it a little better for me at least. But since it doesn't, also the autumn form of Sawsbuck just sucks.
Yeah,
the grass form's like all right, but still a mistake.
Right.
This is summer, right? I don't even know what that is.
Fall.
Oh, it's fall. Okay, winter.
Winter, which was the Hisuian form, however you say it.
What? This doesn't have a Hisuian form.
Yeah, wasn't it the winter one?
No, Stantler.
That's the Stantler.
Yeah, Stantler.
That's right.
Yeah, don't play this game with me. Like what? What? If you don't know your Pokemon, get off the show. Okay.
I remember all the stupid ones' names that nobody ever remembers, and then that's it.
Okay. I've grown to love these guys.
I thought these were the most like creative designs they had done in a while, honestly. Like a mushroom that was just like Pokeballs. Like it's so simple, but like they killed it.
Amoonguss is incredibly. Oh, he has Spore. Incredibly.
That's right.
Yeah, incredibly competitively viable. Goat only purely based on that, but more so great design. Like has Pokeballs for its design for some reason. James had one, right? I believe James. Yeah, James had one. Which I mean, he didn't really do much with it, but still great Pokemon. What's the preform? I always forget.
What its name is.
I want to say like top of mid.
It's like fungi or something like that.
It's like cute, you know. But you know, I don't know. It doesn't really do anything for me. Like it has the Pokeball top, but Amoonguss does everything infinitely better.
Fungus.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fungus. And then also in Goat, the Ferroseed and Ferrothorn though.
Yeah,
perfect.
They're just like so cool.
I will never forgive the Pokemon Company for changing Ferrothorn so he's not hanging from like the top. He's just planted in the ground. Because his whole identity is planting into the ceiling and dropping down. But I love Ferroseed. I love Ferrothorn. Both goats in my opinion. And actually Ferrothorn
is actually competitively. Yeah. Like they just solid Pokemon.
Solid. Okay. I really am not a fan of
Verizon Wireless. I like
Viridian, right? That's what it's called.
Yeah. I like hated these like what were they? They were dogs, but they were like the swordsmans or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Like
nothing about this says grass fighting to me. Nothing. No part of this is fighting. This is just a pure grass.
They were all fighting, right?
Yeah,
because it was like Keldeo.
Yeah. All fighting types.
And all them. Yeah.
It's like, hey guys, we're giving you legendary fighters. Yeah, but they suck.
Yeah. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, but they're useless and everybody forgot about them.
Right. I'd say bottom of meh. I guess they have a weird
Yeah.
place, but it's just not in my heart.
The lore's kind of cool with them and Kiram. They were in that movie with Keldeo.
Right, yeah,
Whatever.
the sacred sword or whatever. Because
Yeah.
these are so forgettable.
I couldn't even tell you what they're called.
What the playing mantis
couldn't even-
wannabes?
Yeah. I praying mantis Pokemon.
Yeah,
that's why I gotta
there's
search to look
yeah.
it up.
It's very rare for
Yeah,
both of
you.
us to forget the name entirely. That's how forgettable this Pokemon is.
Oh right, Lurantis is the evolution. What is the first thing? It's like Fomantis, I think. Yeah, Fomantis and Lurantis.
Mistakes, unbelievably
yeah.
forgettable.
Again, they it's like a Scyther clone, but like awful.
Right. The Hisuian form.
She got like taller.
Right.
And that was it. Like
right.
Yeah. She got longer legs. That was the difference.
Right. It's just completely forgettable. Shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Terrible in every sense of the word. This next line, though, I don't know what they were thinking.
Worse.
This is just unbelievable.
I'd honestly argue below the monkey's a mistake.
That's fair. No, that's totally fair.
So
well, actually, I think
so bad.
Chespin is better than the monkeys, and that's it.
Yeah.
The other two, I honestly think that what's the middle form? Chester, there's
Chestnut is the last one, right?
Chestnut's the last one. Chespin is the first one. Roly poly chess,
it's something stupid.
This could go down. It's not. I honestly.
Quilladon.
Okay. So also ridiculous.
Yeah.
This might just be the worst designed Pokemon in all of Pokemon. I can't think of something worse.
So bad. Anybody who picked Chespin as a starter for those games, I'm sorry. Like
you got screwed hard.
So hard. Yeah.
And Chestnut, like he has his beard looks weird. Your beard's weird. Like he's a fighting type, which was cool, but it's like the worst one. Like it's just so bad.
It's terrible.
And then now Alon has one, and it sucked. Like it just this thing can't catch a break.
Just terrible in all senses.
It gave it like spiky shield, which was like a grass protect that did damage, but it wasn't enough. It's easily the worst starter line in all of Pokemon. I don't before I started, I was like, oh, this is objective. Obviously, it's a joke, but this is objective.
Right. Everybody can agree.
Yeah.
Chespin's just terrible.
Absolutely terrible. Like at least Chespin, it had the smallest glimpse of like partner potential for a random character in the anime, like a shoulder Pokemon, like Pikachu.
Right.
But like other than that, like this line needs to burn. They need to, like if they make X and Y remakes, they should just have Froakie.
And that's it. Only Froakie. Like Finnegan, get it out of here. Chespin, just all right. You start your game. Here's Froakie.
What about the other two?
Good luck.
What do you mean the other two?
Yeah, we deleted them. Sorry.
Okay. So, what's the first form? There's Go-Go, but what's the
Go-Go and Goat?
Go-Go. Go-Go is the evolved form, right?
I think it was. Yeah, Go-Go and Skiddo.
Okay. See,
they were cool.
They were cool, right? I think this could have been the starter for this generation if they made a third form.
Yes. Oh my God. Chespin, get out of here. Go-Go is the savior.
Right. Well, this was the next one, but yeah, Go-Go was like, I feel like no one actually ever used it, even on a team, but it was just like, you saw it, it's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Right.
Like,
just a cool design.
Probably like mid, right?
Yeah.
So like,
you couldn't use them anywhere, but they were just like cool.
Wasn't it like a some kind of travel Pokemon, right? Like a rideable
ride Pokemon. Yeah.
It was like a ride Pokemon, so it got something done.
Right.
It could have been the starter. However, what's this for? What's
Trump something? Phantom.
Thank you. And Trevenant.
Trevenant.
Amazing. Unbelievable.
Anything mixed
They're
with Ghost is just like
infinitely
instantly
cool.
go. Yeah, it's
Tr-
just so good.
The shinies are like they're pure white, and it looks really
Oh,
ghostly.
oh my
Got
yeah.
like leech horn, both bangers. I would have loved it if this was a starter. That would have been
Yeah.
like, it's just great, absolutely great.
Yeah.
It like there's not really much more to say about it, right? Like Phantump, like you know,
Yeah.
it's cute and it's cool. I would love it as like I would love to pick that if I could like custom pick my first Pokemon. Like Phantom would be interesting. Trevenant's like that thing is just power. It's cool. It's
Yeah.
creepy. It's got like 100 legs. Like I hope they don't make a third form. I think it's really good where it is.
Yes.
Very cool. Okay. The thing about Phantom, right?
I like Pumpkaboo
yeah,
way more
than
than
Phantom.
Gorgeist.
Oh, it's Gorga. Oh, sorry. I thought
Yeah.
Phantom. Yeah, Pump. Yeah, this is cute. I think it's great. Like, I hated the whole like. How did it work? It's like its weight determined how big it was, right?
Yes, there's like different size Pumpkaboos or whatever.
Right. I didn't like that gimmick. I thought
It was like a pumpkin in a pumpkin patch or something.
It's cool that it has its unique move where it can turn anyone into a ghost type. I thought that was it's like Halloweeny. Like
Right.
you know, that's like it was redeeming factor. But I hated that gimmick of like you have a giant one based on its weight or whatever. But Phantom is cool. Like Phantom was a great starting point. I wish it evolved into something from Yu-Gi-Oh, the Pumpkin King, whatever it was called.
Oh, yeah.
I think that'd be a great like third form. You know, giant pumpkin with vines.
Keep it going.
Right, keep it going. I mean, I think we can agree that this is trash. The Rowlet. No. Go alert.
Like,
go.
Rowlet gets his own tier above Go, and it's like God above Arceus. Rowlet is so amazing.
Yeah, Rowlet. Honestly, I think Rowlet's the best designed starter grass starter. Like just base. Better than Bulbasaur. Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
This is a leaf bow tie. What?
Right.
How do you get better than that? What?
So good. So good. In the anime, had the best like humor, dude. Just like the oh my god, my life is falling apart. Like everything about Rowlet.
Ash is a horrible trainer. Lets it swallow an Everstone or refuse
an
to
Everstone, whatever. But like,
I would say what's his mid form? DeWitt or something?
Dartrix.
Dartrix, whatever. Yeah, I think he's great.
Like the weakest.
Yeah.
But like,
probably like high up
still
though.
great. Yeah,
he's cool. You know, he's pretty cool. But
just Decidueye. You know, we love that ghost mixture, ghost grass.
I'm gonna say like probably here. I don't think he's as iconic, right? But which is a shame because he's really cool. Phantom like Shackle, where it's a ghost move that just locks you in and it's an arrow. Awesome.
Cool.
His Z move was cool. He's just really cool. I honestly wasn't like a big fan of his Hisuian form, but it was all right.
Right.
You picked him, right?
Rowlet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you think
I
of his
love Rowlet.
Well, yeah, but like what do you think of his Hisuian form?
Oh, I thought it was sweet. Yeah. I was very excited that he got one. It was like all of them except for like Poplia or right who just Samurott starter?
Oshawott.
Oshawott I never really like had a real attachment to, but like Cyndaquil and like Rowlet, I was like, oh yeah, give it to me.
Fungus or something? What is this one? I forget his name.
I gotta look it up because
I
can't.
It's like I think it starts with an S, the evolved form. It's like another fungus Pokemon, but I never liked it.
Yeah,
it's like a fairy grass, I think.
Morlul is the first one,
okay,
and Shinotic is the second one.
I think they're both meh. Especially the first form. It's like it looks super weak.
Amogus did it better.
Right.
Like just so much better.
It's fairy grass, right? That's or is it fairy poison?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it needs something. I just don't. It looks weird.
Yeah.
All right, so it's like what Bond Sweet and like
it's Bounce Sweet. I don't know what the other two are called. it like completely changes. It's like Bounce Sweet and then something that relates to that, and then the last one's like Steenie and then Serini.
Serini is all. I love Serini. It's like all about her legs.
She was great. She was great in the anime.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd
I
say
mean,
somewhere in great.
just
Probably
great.
probably
Yeah.
below. Probably here. Better than Victory Bell.
Yeah.
Well,
Sylvia.
Yeah, Sylvia.
Right?
Yeah, that's a great. Right. That's where we're on.
Yeah.
It just turns green when you put the grass mode on. It's like that's like another RCS where it's
cool.
like but like the base form is cool.
Better.
Right.
Yeah.
it's always going to be in great. It's never going to be a surprise. Delmise, I actually love Delmise.
I love Delmise. Delmise needs something though. He needs an evolution. He needs some sort of love to just like make him more prominent. Nobody remembers Delmise.
I accidentally caught a shiny one in my Sword and Shield playthrough. I love it.
That. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's anchor shot move. I love it's a grass ghost, I think, right? It's grass ghost, but then it's But its ability, it's like it turns, I think, a certain move into or turns normal to like steel type. So then it has like it. They're like, well, it has to be a steel type because it's an anchor, but we made it a ghost and grass. Oh well.
Yeah, it's just cool. Just a cool design Pokemon.
Probably like the very bottom of great. It has great. It has some weird potential. Like it needs something, but it's still pretty cool.
Right.
Tapu Bulu though, go.
All the Tapus, they're just great.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I love particularly this one. He's really cool. Right. Has strength behind him. Grass fairy, right? I want to say. Yeah, they're all fairy. Yeah. Really cool. Yeah, he was cool. He was awesome. Do you know what's his name?
Katarina, right? Katana.
Did you know in the anime his voice line is like super sped up and reversed, and he's always saying like must cut no matter what. Yeah, it's like must cut. It's like really like demon like when you reverse the reverse.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's really cool. He's like in one anime episode. He's like must cut. Really, I love the design though. I would probably think great.
Really cool. His shiny's really cool.
Oh yeah. I think he's really cool.
Also like I think they show it in the anime, but he's like super tiny. Like he's like a bug, and he'll just come up and like cut stuff really quick. Like he's just cool.
Okay, now we're on to a good grass monkey.
Yeah, Grookey, go.
Probably I'd say bottom of goat. Like he's cute. Like I think we'll look back and think he's a great starter. I like him in the anime. Right. Like he's the comedic. He's like or tries to be. Thwacky though.
Thwacky's the weakest,
right?
But like
I'd say
still great.
I'd say bottom of great. He's just like The home render makes him look a lot better, but like in Sword and Shield, he has both his sticks in his hands, and it just looks weird. I like this where it's in his hair. That makes him actually look a lot better. But what is his name? What's the final form?
I can't think of it.
Grass Gorilla Drummer.
It is.
I can't remember.
I don't want to look it up because
Rillaboom.
Rillaboom.
Yeah, Gorilla.
Yes.
I want to say great. I don't think he's a goat.
He's not a goat until he's a professional drummer there.
Right, no, but that's goat. Yeah, that's awesome.
Perfection.
Right, that's a great G-Max. That's awesome. He's a giant drummer. At least I'm pretty proud of the anime that they gave him his G-Max form for Alon. Not Alon, for Leon. There we go. It's like they could have done Charizard every time. Be like, all right, we'll we'll do with my gorilla. I was surprised. Like, the only thing I don't like about Rillaboom is that he carries around his drum.
Right.
If he didn't have that, I would put him in goat. I don't like the extra utensil, mostly.
Yeah. Or if he just carried it on his back or something. Like he always has it in front of him or whatever.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. This is Flores, right?
Right, Flores and Eldegoss.
I hate Flores. I think Flores is stupid.
Yeah.
I think mistake, to be honest.
It's just
really stupid looking.
Not rememberable
at all.
Blends in with all of the other mistake grass Pokemon.
Right. But Eldegoss, I like. It had some redeeming factors in competitive. It's like
It's cool and Unite. Like I don't know.
Right.
Just a mid Pokemon.
I'm so conflicted about these next ones.
I love Appleton, right? Is that the first one?
No, Appleton is the fat one.
Oh,
The
fat one. Flapple I hate.
Yeah, Flapple's weird.
Flapple's bad. Appleton I like, and whatever the first one is.
Applin? I think it's just Applin. I think.
Yeah.
But like the whole thing is like the dragon part is just the little like slob that like goes into the apple, and then it just infects it. The G-Max, I wasn't too big of a fan of. I think they were just trying to find a middle ground between the Flapple and the Appleton.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, like I feel like it's a mistake, to be honest. I feel like they could have just done something way better.
Yeah.
Flapple though, I'd say bottom of great, really cute.
Yeah.
And then Flapple though,
it's not like a mistake.
Right.
I like understand. It's very bottom of meh.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just really weird. Really weird.
But Appleton, I love Appleton. He's just an apple pie.
Yeah,
it's just like it's hilarious to me. I don't know.
And I have a shiny one. I forget why. He looks like barely any different. His helmet is like it's a different color. It's just like oh, okay. It's a special defense wall. But other than that, he's just doing his own thing. He's just like okay. Zarude the monkey dude, as I called him way back in the day. I'm not a fan. I don't like this at all.
I feel like he came out and he was a special like event thing, and nobody did it.
Right, because I mean he was because of the movie.
Right,
and like he has a scarf in the movie. Like I get the vines on his hands.
His typing's really bad, right? Isn't he just grass?
No, he's grass dark.
Oh, but like it could have been better.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like grass fighting, which would have I think been more interesting, but. He's supposed to like swing around from with his vines on his hands. Totally forgettable. Yeah. No one remembers this dude. He's just he was not. He literally was just there for movie purposes. That's like that was literally his creation.
Yeah,
probably bottom meh. Like he's not a terrible mistake. Calyrex though,
I like grew to like him. I just think of him as like a hive mind.
I just don't get
Stewie in that one episode of Family Guy where his like brain's gigantic.
I never understood why he has like the Triforce on him.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
And I also
link it to Legend of Zelda, but
and then they did like a pseudo fusion, except he just rides a horse, like
and then he's a different Pokemon,
right?
Like I don't like it was cool. I understand what they were trying to do, but
I like the lore aspect in the game.
Right. It was a lot of story for it was also like a DLC, which was crazy. We had so much story in the DLC.
Right.
I'd say like mid.
Yeah,
like bottom of mid.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, bottom of mid. I think he was grass psychic. I think.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, no one ever uses base form. His fusion forms are stupid busted, or at least the Calyrex Ice Rider one, the ice form. He's like top of Uber. He's like super competitive.
Oh, he's nuts.
Right. Yeah. Other than that, anything we have to shuffle around?
No, Rowlet's where he belongs. That's really all that matters.
I think Whimsicott should go at the bottom of Goat.
Yeah, Whimsicott should be at the bottom of Goat.
I would probably put Cactur and Cacnea near the bottom as well. Only because I mean I love, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're as memorable or gonna be as memorable as like Grookey, Phantump,
Right.
Let's see here. I think I would probably put Turtwig and Torterra. I think Lotad should be lower.
Yeah, probably like
here, like above Grookey, or probably. I just think he'll be as.
I would put him above
Grookey. Right. But I'm trying to be like, as like community minded about it. It's like I personally would too, but I think that he's just like he's really funny, right? But I don't think he's gonna be like as memorable as Grookey.
Right.
I feel like the same goes for Bellsprout. Great design, don't get me wrong, and the anime made it really funny.
Yeah,
but not as like memorable. Probably the bottom,
right?
Honestly. And then Probably Executor. Kanto. Probably like above Lotad. Everyone knows Executor.
Right.
But his tree dragon form though, hilarious.
Oh yeah, 10 times better.
Right. I'm more comfortable with that list.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
Then great. Amphi was great. I think. Right.
Solid.
Actually, maybe we should move Weeping Bell and Victory Bell. I think
they're probably bottom.
Yeah, I was gonna say
honestly.
just very bottom.
Yeah.
And then
that's
probably it for that.
Yeah, that's probably. I'd move Lombre down too.
I think Gloom as well. I think Gloom and also Bonds.
Yeah, those two.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, they can go down.
I think he probably above her. Actually, above them. I feel like Thwacky should just be at the very bottom though.
Yeah,
like the very bottom.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That one's fine.
Solid, great.
Mid, probably Shaman should be at the top of mid.
Yeah, Shaman. I like the Mushroom second. Go and Skiddo there. I would put Nuzleaf behind Paris and Parasect, but like probably no farther.
All right, I can agree with that.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's
fine.
I think Venus should probably be at the top, and I think Bayleaf should be near the bottom.
Yeah,
Bayleaf just sucks.
So bad.
I probably put Snivy at the very bottom, actually.
Oh, Snivy's
too borderline. Yeah, I mean, do we judge it based on its entire line though?
No, Snivy was a great start, and then we can't blame Snivy for
the sins of its the sins of its future.
A mistake is they're just mistakes.
I feel like the Hobbit line should just be like near the bottom too.
Yeah, way down.
Also, Cherubi. I think Cherubi should be there. I mean, I don't like Cherubi at all, but I know you do.
I like its design. That's about it.
Probably this at the very bottom is I forget its name again. The fungus.
More lols.
Okay. More lols. Bayleaf. You're back at the bottom. Near the bottom.
Second to last.
Zarude, I guess. I don't think Oddish or Vileplume should be near the top.
I'd say leave Oddish, if any. Vileplume can go like right behind Zarude. Same with Tang.
I would say no, actually. See, all these are just so like ugly and weird.
It's just like a weird category.
Right.
It's just like.
I guess it's good where it is. I'm not even, actually. I put Cradily probably. I put Cradily in front of these two in front of Tangrowth and Tangela.
Yeah,
they're better design. And then Venusaur is just like an unfortunate meh. It could have been so much better.
Yeah.
Mistake. I think it just. It's almost like a conglomerate, right? It's
it's like except for like the last 5, like they belong there and they'll always stay there.
Right.
But the rest are just kind of
they're
all mistakes in
the
end.
last 6.
Oh yeah.
Superior, you are the last 7. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, these Superior, Servine, Chespin, right? The whole Chespin line and the grass monkeys that aren't Grookey
and Sage or whatever. Yeah,
take out back, get me the Pokemon equivalent shotgun, and just or get me like a match and just burn them.
The syringe with Pokerus in it. And just all right, guys, time to go.
And then it's like it hurts to put the Mega Sceptile there, but that's just it don't fit.
It needs something, and then it could come out.
Although the shiny where it's blue, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah. Other than that, I think that's it, right? We got him covered. Yeah. Okay.
I think we killed it.
Yeah, we killed it, yeah. That's the show, guys. Remember, we are live Mondays and Fridays, usually around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, or later, whatever happens. We got the Discord. Check us out on there. Talk to us in there. We got podcasts literally everywhere. The Spotify one will have the VOD, so that's pretty cool. Watch us on there. We got Twitters. Derek's is gphone71195. The usual one is Goons Games and Gear. Check us out. We post funny stuff. We have a TikTok. Blows up on there. We'll get us to 1,000. We got a live stream. We got a Facebook page and Instagram. The YouTube where we're live, like I said before. The website Goons Games and Gear. We're your hosts. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
I moved my head too fast, so now I'm motion sick. Come on, YouTube. Always the last to go.